All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to another remake. I guess fan made careers. That's what I'm gonna call them. This is another fan made career of Jose Reyes. This one was done quite a while ago. I just never came around to recording it because I was in the middle of doing some walkthroughs like Resident Evil 2 and Red Dead Redemption 2. I was doing a lot too. But Resident Evil 2, the files were all corrupted after part 4. So there's nothing I can really do about that. So I'm just canceling that series and we're moving on. And so this finds me time to record this. And so this is the Jose Reyes fan-made career. This is what his stats look like at 36 years old. He has an A potential, 99 overall. He plays shortstop, also plays third base. He's on the New York Mets. I got him on his team. 195 pounds, 6 feet tall, age 36. Dominican Republic is where he's from. He's a pole hitter. He has just over 15 years of MLB service. He's a switch hitter and he throws right. He has all those stats right there. I'm not gonna go off all of them. You can see them right there. They're pretty good stats considering his 36-year-old, 99 speed, steals 30 plus bags a year. Pretty good. If we go over his awards right now, he won 5 Silver Sluggers at shortstop, won 8 Gold Gloves at shortstop, won 3 Hank Aaron's. He had 10 All-Star appearances. He had 1 home run champion, which means he was above home runs compared to anyone else. Nobody hit as many home runs as him. He won a batting title, which I'm pretty sure means he just had the highest average of anyone that season. He won an MVP. He won 2 World Series, and he won a postseason MVP. Now let's just get this out of the way. He does make it to the Hall of Fame. He has a Hall of Fame card. He is a Hall of Famer, this version of him. This is basically, these fan-made careers go off the best they could have been. It is a projected career of them staying as good as they were at their young age. Jose Reyes had some pretty good years when he was younger in real life, but he did not stay consistent when he got up there in age. This is him staying consistent. It's pretty good. Yeah, makes him a Hall of Famer. So we'll go over his career stats now. He played in 2,303 games in just over 15 years. So he basically never got injured. Yeah, that's pretty consistent of him. He had 8,591 at-bats in those 2,303 games. He had 2,496 hits. So he averaged more than a hit a game, in fact. He had 333 home runs. He had 1,204 RBIs. He stole 611 bases. He had a career 291 average, a career 367 on base percentage, a career 517 slugging. He had a career 885 OPS. He walked 969 times. He struck out 1,641 times. He hit 634 doubles. He hit 158 triples. His career fielding percentage was 997. So he was a career Gold Glover. I mean, in 15 years of being in the MLB, he won 8 Gold Gloves. So 8 seasons in his 15 years, he won Gold Gloves. He also had 10 All-Star appearances too, so he showed up quite a bit. He had 122 career WAR, 122.0 flat career WAR. So I think he had a pretty solid season all in all. Yeah, or a pretty solid career, not season. So he had a pretty solid career. Easy Hall of Famer with those kind of stats. A 291 career average is pretty good. Having 600 plus stolen bases and 300 plus home runs ultimately gets him into the Hall of Fame, and he already has 100. He has 100 plus WAR too, which is pretty good. I think we're just gonna go over his best season right away, and then we'll talk a little bit more about him, and then we'll go ahead and show some highlights of Jose Reyes. Not like just the highlights of like his best year in real life. So if we go to best season here, he had 161 games, so he played a full season out of this season. He had 580 at bats, again full season, 99 runs, 185 hits, 32 home runs, 113 RBIs, 55 stolen bases. He had a 30-30-30 season, which is pretty good. He had a 432 on base percentage, a 607 slug, a 1039 OPS, 110 walks, 106 strikeouts. So he had more walks than strikeouts. That is impressive. He had 41 doubles, 15 triples. He had a 996 fielding percentage and 12.7 WAR in that season alone. So that season was pretty damn good. I don't think he won MVP this season, but I'm pretty sure he won Silver Slugger. Gold Glove, he might have won. 996, it's debatable. He definitely got an all-star appearance. Maybe he won a Hank Aaron this year too. But MVP was in another season where I guess people just weren't doing as good as Jose Reyes. I think it was the closest season to being as good as this. It was only 0.3 WAR less. Things that this guy just blew at the water on him though was his OPS, his batting average, his walks compared to strikeouts. That was a big difference. He walked almost double the amount of times, so that was very fucking impressive. He had just a little bit less home runs. I think he had more RBIs. He had way more stolen bases this year. So this year was ultimately better. But yeah, I gotta say, this card turned out way more impressive. He had a way more impressive career than I thought he would have. This is what his stats look like 69, 70, 65, 65 when it comes to his hitting stats. Not something you would expect a guy like that to do this. You know, hit 30 plus home runs, hit 40 plus doubles, and have a 319 batting average. That's just not something you would expect him to do. This card looks like a 250 career batting average with a shitload of stolen bases and great fielding. He did not look like a hitter, but ultimately he was one of the best hitters of all time, hitting 333 home runs, having a 291 career average, but also putting 600 plus stolen bases up there. Makes him looking like one of the best hitters of all time. He showed discipline when he needed to. He showed speed when he needed to, power when he needed to, contact when he needed to. This card did everything for you. I would say it reminds me of Ichiro Suzuki, but this card showed a bit more power. A lot more power, honestly. 333 career home runs. That's a lot more power than Ichiro. But contact-wise and speed-wise, this guy does remind me of Ichiro Suzuki. Power-wise, I can't even think of a guy who went around and did all this. Actually, there is one guy, but his name can't just come off the top of my head like that. But yeah, that's basically gonna do it for the video, guys. We're gonna go to the highlights right after I'm done talking here. But yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Hit thumbs up if you do enjoy these videos. Subscribe for more content like this. As always, see you in the next one. Peace.
Reyes looks one to deep right center field. Curtin's going back, and it's out of here. Jose Reyes leads off the bottom of the first inning with his 7th home run of the year, and the Mets have tied the game at 1-1. Now the Mets have owned the first inning this year, and after giving up an unearned run at the top, Reyes gets it right back.
Well, it's just the fastball, sinker, and didn't get it away enough. Let's look at the catcher's glove. He threw it right on the outside corner where he was set up.
He's on a pace for 67 walks. And he rips this one to deep right, and it's over Curtis's head. Reyes heading for second, and he'll settle for a 2-base hit. Reyes, right now, is looking like he just can't be stopped. A 9-game hitting streak. In 8 of the 9, he's had 2 or more hits. 15 games, he's had 10 doubles. Reyes, and he hits this one to deep right center. Kern's back. Can't get it. And Reyes will easily get to third. And he's in standing with a 3-base hit. And he's just a single away from a cycle. A ball that Kearns probably should have caught, but he didn't.
He just missed this, Gary. Look. My goodness, he's got to catch that ball. Well, Reyes hustling all the way. And when he gets going, you know it's 3.
Well, he's got all the hard parts out of the way. Double, triple, and home run. Mets' last cycle was by Eric Valent in Montreal a couple of years ago. Through the middle, base hit, and Reyes has hit for the cycle. Jose Reyes, the 9th Met in their 45-year history to hit for the cycle, and they'll take the baseball out of play.
I have never seen this ballpark so excited.
9 cycles in Mets history. Only the